You may have seen or heard about this thing called ServiceNow Community MVP on social media, or mentioned during a podcast or during a knowledge conference presentation, or maybe you've seen mention of it on the forums, or maybe a peer at your organization has said something about it, but do you actually know what it means to be a ServiceNow Community MVP? Hi, my name is Alan Andreas, and welcome to Alan Ovation. I just received my Community MVP trophy for this year, and I wanted to take a moment and share how you too can become a ServiceNow Community MVP. In this episode, we'll take a deeper dive into the Community MVP program by answering these questions. What is the definition of a Community MVP? Who is eligible? How to apply or be nominated? What are the benefits, and why should you even contribute? As we work our way through those questions, at times, I'll provide my own perspective and experience, as I've been fortunate enough to have been awarded the ServiceNow Community MVP title for the past 4 years, and I'm currently ranked in the top 5 on the all-time Community Forum contributor leaderboard. To start out, let's define Community MVP. To accomplish this, we'll leverage ServiceNow's Community Recognitions Program website. A Community MVP is an individual who is a top contributor within the ServiceNow community. They are recognized for their product expertise, credible influence, and contributions to the collective community. They demonstrate a commitment to engage, guide, and share their expertise with their peers. MVPs represent the voice of a ServiceNow community. To be eligible, you simply need to be a registered member of the ServiceNow community, as this program is intended to recognize ServiceNow enthusiasts who contribute within the communities. The following criteria applies, which states that you should be consistently active in the community and have been recognized for superior product expertise by providing helpful responses and answering questions correctly for your peers. It's important to note that all contribution types are taken into consideration to include discussion replies, documents, articles, blogs, videos, hosted events, and more. Additionally, you must also demonstrate a willingness to help others, be professional, and add a significant positive impact on the community. The submission process to become a ServiceNow Community MVP begins December 1st and remains open until December 31st each calendar year. You'll likely see an announcement posted on the main community forum page to remind you that the nomination period has begun, but you can also refer to the link in the description below. A fellow community member can nominate you, or you can nominate yourself by filling out the appropriate form. Here's an example of the form as it exists today, but keep in mind this could change after this video has been posted. You'll want to provide the nominee's name, provide links to the nominee's community profile, as well as to any other relevant social channels such as LinkedIn, YouTube, and Twitter. List speaking engagements or other events the nominee has hosted, and be advised these can be either online or in person. Specify areas in which the nominee has ServiceNow expertise. And finally, provide a brief description of why the nominee should be inducted into the ServiceNow Community MVP program. Nominees are reviewed in January, and Community MVP selections are announced in February of each year. During the review process, nominees are evaluated based on technical knowledge, community influence, leadership, and impact within the product. From my understanding and experience, there is no absolute benchmark for becoming an MVP. There isn't a finite list of things such as answering this many questions on the forums, posting this number of articles, or being popular with a certain amount of followers or subscribers. Let's take a look at some of the benefits mentioned on the website. You'll be issued a ServiceNow Community MVP badge for display on your community profile. You'll also receive a complimentary full conference pass to the annual Knowledge Conference. Now, in my opinion, this is one of the best perks, as this usually costs over $1,500 and should hopefully guarantee your trip to the Knowledge Conference. That's one less expense you or your company has to cover, and it may end up being the only reason you get to attend. You'll also get access to a private community section where you can engage with MVP peers and some of the ServiceNow community staff members. You'll also get exclusive invites to various online events that feature ServiceNow experts, and you may have the opportunity to connect with advisory communities to help shape the direction of future products. There's also the possibility you'll receive a ServiceNow Community MVP trophy and maybe some cool ServiceNow gear like an embroidered jacket or backpack. New benefits could be introduced in the future depending on MVP feedback. Now let's tackle the question, why should you contribute? To help answer this, I'll briefly explain why I contribute. When I first started out with ServiceNow, I didn't have a huge team of experienced individuals who knew the ServiceNow platform, so it was up to me to figure it out. One of my life quotes is, "If you don't know the answer, know where to look." And so with that, I knew that if I didn't know the answer, I'd need to know where to look. And where do you think that was? You guessed it, the ServiceNow community. I learned a ton of information from individuals from all over the world, and I was truly fascinated by their knowledge and the community at large. There were all sorts of questions being asked all hours of the day. Over time, I felt compelled to give back and repay the community for all the knowledge I had gained. I wanted to help others and be a voice. I wanted to be a leader, and then I found out about the ServiceNow Community MVP program, and that was the cherry on top as I was going to contribute anyway, but now I could be recognized by ServiceNow for helping others. Did you know that you're 90% more likely to retain information if you've not only read about it, but then teach it and explain it to someone else? To encourage and empower your ServiceNow leaders to share knowledge both internally and externally, while also working on related soft skills, it's my recommendation that organizations consider incorporating a knowledge sharing component to their annual review format and as part of their promotion process for ServiceNow roles such as lead developer, lead architect, and principal architect, just to name a few. This initiative helps sets the tone that your organization cares about sharing knowledge, and in turn, you strengthen your ServiceNow leadership team, which then helps strengthen everyone else and can increase the value you provide to your customers. If you're an individual who loves the ServiceNow platform, you like to share knowledge and be a positive voice, and you enjoy helping others, then the Community MVP program is right for you. It's a wonderful and proud moment when you are notified that you've been awarded the title of Community MVP. It's a great recognition for all your efforts over the past year, and the ServiceNow community team only selects the best of the best. I wanted to also point out that there is another ServiceNow community recognition program that was introduced this past year called Rising Stars. This is an amazing program that recognizes individuals who are new to contributing within the community and does not require a full year of effort before you can earn that title. The nomination period occurs twice during the year and is a great opportunity to get your name out there. I'd love to see you join the ranks of the ServiceNow Community MVP program, or if you're newer to the community, it'd be fantastic to see your name announced as a rising star. Both recognize those who help lead the way by sharing their knowledge and for being a role model. I sincerely appreciate you taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you've learned something. If you enjoy ServiceNow content like this, please consider subscribing to the channel and like this video. Once again, my name is Alan Andreas, host of Allenovation, and I can't wait to see the impact you make on the ServiceNow community. Take care.